Oh my gosh, Ryan. So pure, buddy. Yeah, let's go, Betty. Yeah. And my shoulder turns more over to my right foot, not because my head's moving, but just because I'm rotating.
Gotcha.
All right, we good?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got my buddy in town all the way from Pennsylvania, Ryan McDevitt, and Ryan's out. I mean, he actually splits up his time from Naples, Florida, and then Philadelphia, and I'm a little bit jealous because I already saw the head covers when I walked up to his bag from Calusa Pines, right?
Yep.
In Naples.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at the dodo, the gator, lighthouse, the whole thing. So I knew this guy was, playing some good golf courses, and of course he has the Pine Valley shirt on today. So I'm just all sorts of jealous.
Not a bad life.
Not a bad life. But here's the cool thing. Guy played lacrosse, was a goalie at Richmond, correct?
Yep.
And that's pretty heavy. Lacrosse back on the East Coast is a big deal. And he's only been playing golf for 2 years, and he's a 2 handicap. So this is pretty awesome. So I'm excited to have him out here. He's already been grinding with me for about 3.5, 4 hours now between yesterday and today. So you guys are catching us in the middle of our session. We'll get you caught up. Long story short, we're actually going to do a recap anyways about the stuff we need to work on. We cleaned up the setup with a couple of the principles that we think are just incredibly important: hips over ankles, shoulders past toes. Now what we were just going to actually remind you of is the flex in the knees and maintaining that flex with your right knee to the top of your swing from
Right.
2 directions, right? So if we're bumping those hips forward like we always do with our setup, that creates that spine angle and the ability to turn behind the ball without having to sway, right?
Yeah.
And what I love about that is that hip bump creates not only the ability to turn behind the ball without swaying, but then the ability to rotate without sliding. Boom. So when I watch you, bud, only thing that we are currently working on is not over rotating the lower body. That's keeping that right knee flexed on the inside of my right foot. That's keeping my right knee flexed from this angle here. But I want you and the viewer to know that doesn't mean don't turn.
Right.
It just means don't straighten out the leg and alleviate the ground pressure. Keep the right knee flexed, still can turn the hip, and because of the setup that we're in, there's no tension in the back. It just rotates you perfectly right around your spine. Get a nice full coiled upper
And when
body.
you're rotating into that
Yeah.
right leg, are you rotating into like the right heel or like the right
Perfect.
instep?
When I rotate, go ahead, you're good, thank you. When I rotate, I'm turning, I feel like the pressure gets right into the inner heel there.
Okay.
And that's why it's big for you though, to get that hip bump and to have that right knee
Yeah.
aligned with the inside of your right foot. Watch how I do this. I'm turning, I'm keeping the right knee over the grip, and I'm turning my chest over the grip as well. And the cool thing is I never had to move around. I just moving around the center point here. Pressure, and then I can just push right off to open up. So for you, why that's important, and to catch our viewer up on what Ryan's working on, I gotta show some before and after, because we've cleaned it up big time. And
Yeah, for sure.
the hands were moving a little out, the club would get flat like this.
Yeah.
And then as a result of that opened up lower body, the arms would start to lift and they would get a little bit across.
Yeah.
So a lot of our viewers are thinking, oh, that's me. It's a common thing, right? So we're working real hard on, from a good setup, to understand, we worked hard on this, that left arm down the line of the feet feeling with the butt of the club pointed more down to the feet, right? Rather than above the ball.
Yeah.
From there, just the elbows together and turn. But here's the big thing. What I want you doing right now, flex the knee and turn. Because what that'll do is it'll gradually let the weight get into the heel and not immediately snap it back there,
Right.
okay? That's our key right now. Our viewer will also notice that we have a head cover, one of those sweet head covers underneath his left arm. We found that that really helped the path of his hands travel back up a nice clean path. So it's taken away moving parts. It's got a great swing though, 2 years, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's,
Strong guy.
yeah. Gabe just saw the first one. He's like, yeah, strong guy. I know, real strong. For our viewer who didn't see that, we're trying to hit right now some really nice, tight little power fades that really, I mean, and that is exactly it.
Yeah.
He hits the ball really hard. So, you know, for somebody of that strength, we don't want to hit draws. It just, there's no chance he's going to control that, but just little tight fades. All right. So viewers probably wondering what's this about right here. We have this here, and I'll let Ryan show us. He's just trying to keep his hands on this side, his club head on that side. So this is just something that we're putting up here. Something I've done with Brian Stark a lot, one of our players at Oklahoma State. He likes to feel that club really set vertical. But the big thing for you is making sure it's just being turned up with the body and flexing the knees happening at the same time. Yeah, no, it's our new dog. After he gets this one, you gotta. Oh my gosh, Ryan, so pure, buddy. Well, I gotta say hi. This is my father over here, and this is this new puppy right here.
I love
Benny.
that.
Hey, Benny. Yeah, let's go, Benny. Yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah, okay, yep. How's it going, bud?
How you doing?
How's it going?
Ryan.
Little
Nice to meet you.
squirmer.
Nice to meet you.
This is my dad's new puppy right here, Bentley.
Yeah. My kid's so excited.
He did pee on me already. Yeah, this guy's awesome. My dad's getting him golf course ready, so it's pretty. These guys are awesome. Yeah, I know. Get in there. Get in there, Benny. It's like little Gumby, you know what I mean? Just like. All right, Pops, I love you. All right, let's work it.
All right.
That last swing was pretty darn good, buddy. I'm going to show you that. Let's see, actually, if I can get a quick before, just so our viewer can kind of understand where we're coming from a little bit. How nice is that, huh?
That's what I'm
Gosh,
looking for.
man,
Yeah.
that's just beautiful right
Yeah.
there. And I know our viewer can't see that ball flight, but I mean, that is just an absolute beautiful, dead straight ball to maybe a 1 yard cut. Let's see here. Go ahead and hit one more for me. And I'm going to find our very first video here. Yeah, remember this field right here? This is yesterday. See that elbow right there?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to still get back to that feel. Like
Okay.
just work that feeling to the
Yeah.
top. Get that right elbow just pinched in a little bit more as you turn.
Sure.
Bless you, Gabe. Yeah, the ball flight's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, hop on in here again. All right, here we go. Go ahead and set up here. I'm just gonna want to help you with one feeling.
Sure.
The setup's great. Now, the one big thing, the shaking hands feeling right here with that right arm in.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the one thing I want you to really do. As that right knee stays flexed, keep that right elbow just pinched towards the center of your body as you turn that club up there, okay? That's the only thing I want you to feel a little bit more in that swing, okay?
Yeah.
And that's, we worked hard yesterday on a lot of set goes, but we've kind of moved past doing set goes today, guys, and the reason being is, and we found out for him, he's done that before where he's tried to set the club and turn, but every time you swing, it just starts to it just rolls that club back there. So what we're trying to do is we're moving past that to one continuous motion. So for a guy who doesn't see any progress from a set go, and every time he does it, it kind of just blends into this when he takes it back, Hidekis are better. Going all the way up, stopping and going. So what I want to do just for 2 minutes here, let's do a couple Hidekis, okay? Where we just feel that same connection with that left arm. Lower body, right knee flex and staying inside the knee. Left arm connected, just turn. If we can simplify that motion, and then just hit it from there, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome job. And then what I want you to do when you do that, send those arms on the way through, okay? Remember, like we're almost trying to let go of the head cover. I want your left arm to literally come off your chest right here, like you're like just sending those arms through, okay?
Okay.
You know, like just even earlier today, you know, you can see how flat the club gets right here, and how even though he didn't get it set right, the club would roll and get very, very above the golf ball here. And that was a lot of like real weak right shots, thin right shots, you know. But now we've worked over time today. See, with the inclusion of that, there's the extreme feeling for him, and watch, there's the elbow in. Look how on plane that gets. So kind of neat to see the progression of his lesson and how it's gone. That feeling translates into more of that look to him right there. You know what I mean? And that's, look at that. That's awesome, and that's where we were getting today. You know, that really good. So yesterday it was even more of this, and then we really worked the top half out, which got a lot this way. Yeah, a lot of power there. See, but isn't it better when you send the arms and let them go a little bit? And it's just, it's not that they have to be out of control fast. They just need to be seemingly a little bit ahead of your body for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And I want to just show you that real quick. If I were to hit even this little 9-iron right here, right? You're going to see that I'm turning. There's no doubt that I'm rotating, but I just have my hands a little faster than my rotation. All right. I'll just end on that one.
Yeah, that one's pretty pure.
That was first swing of the day. You can always tell it's the first swing of the day when I have to think about it for a second, just kind of engage the muscles. This guy's swing is getting really, really good. Really, really good. Hit a couple more like that for me.
Okay.
Just feeling the same way there. I like the progress. I don't want to change anything for a minute. Just getting back into that setup a little bit as well. Do you see that right there?
Yeah.
That's just real clean right there. And all that is just when you set up here and that weight is 50-50 and you just get right over and now it's 90-10 because there's some like really, and then I just flex down and I'm balancing myself now more 70-30, but you can see like from here to here, I'm really keeping the hips right on top of my ankles, tilting over, keeping them there as I flex down. And you know, for a lot of people, this would feel a little toe heavy, but I am balanced. You know that toe heavy and falling over is right there with no knee flex.
Right.
A little bit of knee flex balances me. The key is not to flex the knees though, and then sit back as you flex them, and that's important for you.
Yeah.
Good. Good. So here we go. Go set up again. Now watch this. This is gonna be sweet because what I want to show the viewer now is how that club, and this is gonna be the last, kind of our last thing with the backswing. You're doing a great job in the takeaway, getting that set in front of you, but how to get it from right here to right here with that club staying on that same plane and not having it change at all. Watch here. Here's the key for that. So you're gonna get right here. Keep that left shoulder moving. Keep that left shoulder moving. Keep that left shoulder moving. So for you, turning that left shoulder back towards the clubhouse more, back there, is big. Because what that does is when the lower body over rotates, that
dips.
shoulder dips.
Yeah.
This is all connected. It does it for people every time, right? So what happens here is when that right pocket and that right knee go back fast and the leg straightens out, that dips down, and then that arm also tends to work this way. Right? Really a tough position to recover from. You're not doing that nearly anywhere close to what it was yesterday or even earlier in the session today.
Yeah.
But if this knee stays flexed, stays on the inside of the right instep, and my shoulder turns more over to my right foot, not because my head's moving, but just because I'm rotating.
Gotcha.
This pushes that left arm back there. And look at, my shoulders are turning in this direction, right? So my hands should just move in the direction of my turn. I love that right there. I love that. And here's the thing. The thing for you know, you're going to look at that on film. You're going to be able to watch this YouTube video back. You'll see those rehearsals are perfect. Yeah. And even our viewers like, dang, I want to get there too. I mean, it's a great spot to be where you just were. It's literally like this, right? Just boom. Now, with that said, you can do it because your practice swing showed you can. It's just getting over the ball, feeling that same necessary tension that you felt when you made that same turn, and then hit it. So why don't we do the Hideki? Let's do it exactly like you just felt it. I'll okay it. We'll kind of, you know, before you hit it, I'll go yes, yay or nay. If it's nay, then we got to do it over. But let's see if we can rehearse it once. We're not going to hit this one. Awesome. Good. See if you can do the exact same thing. Awesome. Hit that. It's pretty athletic to be able to do that, right? Yeah. But so let's see if we can do that and then trap him straight, okay?
Yeah.
That was an incredible backswing right there. Like as good as it gets. And I'll film this one here so we can all take a look at it. See it? Just good rehearsal. Awesome, hit it. Check this out, bud. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Any questions or comments you have, please leave them below. Also, click the link below to pick up 3 free videos. We appreciate you guys. Enjoy our channel.